Hidden away in the Canary Islands, there's a city called San Cristóbal de la Laguna. It's different. It's not like other Spanish beach towns. This is a place where history comes to life. The city is on the island of Tenerife. Big volcanoes rise in the distance. Ocean winds bring a salty smell to the air. La Laguna, as people call it, was once the most important city in the Canary Islands. It has lots of stories to tell. Life here is slow and easy. The streets are a mix of old and new. Stone roads lead to hidden squares. Sunshine covers old buildings, but there's a modern feel too. Cafes are busy with people talking. Students rush to classes at the university. La Laguna is a city between its past and its future. It's a great place to explore. Forget the busy cities on the Spanish mainland. La Laguna is different. This is a place to wander and explore. The city is easy to explore. Its streets, laid out like a grid, were copied by cities in America. They were designed to be easy to get around, and they still are. You can easily get lost in the charm of the city. Around every corner there's something new. A hidden courtyard full of flowers. A big church that reminds you of the past. A small bar that makes you want to try the local wine and snacks. La Laguna shows its secrets slowly. It's a place to enjoy. It's a place to experience the real Canary Islands. San Cristóbal de la Laguna wasn't always La Laguna. It started with a takeover. In 1496, Alonso Fernández de Lugo, a Spanish explorer, claimed Tenerife. He picked a valley with good soil for his new city. He named it La Laguna after a lake nearby. The city grew fast. It became the capital of the Canary Islands. The Spanish built churches, convents, and big houses. They traded with the Americas. La Laguna became rich. It was a symbol of Spanish power in the Atlantic. You can still see how successful the city was. Walk the streets and you see history. The buildings show the past. La Laguna has many different styles of buildings. You can see Moorish, Gothic, and Baroque styles all mixed together. This unique mix made La Laguna famous. In 1999, UNESCO made it a World Heritage Site. The city is a living museum of Spanish colonial times. Its well-preserved streets and buildings are very special. But La Laguna isn't stuck in the past. The city has changed. It's a lively mix of old and new. The university, started in 1792, brings young people to the city. Students from all over the world fill the streets. This mix of history and modern times makes La Laguna special. It's a city where the past shapes the present, and where the future is built on old traditions. The best way to see La Laguna is on foot. Walking through its streets, you can truly appreciate the charm and history that this town has to offer. Walk through its historic center, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and feel the echoes of the past in every step you take. Get lost in the small streets, where every turn reveals a new story waiting to be discovered. Find hidden courtyards and pretty squares, each one a peaceful oasis away from the bustling streets. Every corner shows you something from the past, with ancient architecture that tells tales of a bygone era. Start at the Plaza del Adelantado, the heart of the town, where history and modern life blend seamlessly. This busy square is the center of the city, always alive with the energy of locals and visitors alike. Look at the fancy front of the Ayuntamiento, the city hall, with its ornate details that showcase the town's rich heritage. Its wooden balconies and carvings remind you of long ago, each one a piece of art in its own right. Imagine horse-drawn carriages crossing the square and ladies with umbrellas walking by, painting a picture of a different time. Near the plaza is the Cathedral de San Cristóbal de la Laguna, a majestic structure that stands as a testament to the town's spiritual heritage. This big cathedral is the tallest building around, its towering presence visible from almost anywhere in town. Go inside to get out of the sun, and you'll find a cool, serene space that invites reflection. Look up at the high ceilings and colorful glass windows, which fill the space with a kaleidoscope of light. The air smells like incense and quiet prayers, creating an atmosphere of reverence and peace. From the cathedral, walk down Calle Obispo Rey Redondo, a street that feels like a journey back in time. This pretty street has mansions from colonial times, each one a grand reminder of the town's affluent past. Look through the iron gates into hidden gardens, where you can almost hear the whispers of history. Imagine the rich families who lived there, their lives intertwined with the very fabric of this historic town. La Laguna has many museums and historic buildings. Each one shows you something different about the city's past. Take your time to explore these special places. Visit the Museo de Historia y Antropología de Tenerife. This museum is in an old convent. It tells the story of the island. See old objects from the Guanche people, the first people who lived on Tenerife. Learn about the Spanish conquest and how it changed the island. If you like art, go to the Museo de Arte Contemporáneo. This modern art museum shows art from Spain and all over the world. See interesting installations and paintings. The museum's art is always changing, so there's always something new to see. To learn about local history, visit the Casa Lercaro. This mansion from the 1500s belonged to a rich family. Now it's the Museo de Historia de Tenerife. Look at the fancy rooms with old furniture and art. Imagine how grand life was in colonial La Laguna. La Laguna is famous for its history and culture, but it also has beautiful nature. Close to the city, you'll find green forests, volcanoes, and amazing views. You must visit Teide National Park when you're in Tenerife. This UNESCO World Heritage Site has Mount Teide, the highest mountain in Spain. Hike through amazing volcanic craters, lava flows, and unusual plants. From the top of the park, you can see the other islands. For a relaxing time, visit the Anaga Rural Park. This is a great place for hiking. Walk through old laurel forests covered in fog. Find hidden waterfalls and amazing views. The park has lots of different plants and animals. Closer to the city, the Mercedes Forest is a peaceful place. Walk under the tall eucalyptus trees. Breathe the fresh air and enjoy the quiet. It's a good place for picnics and walks. La Laguna knows how to have a party. This vibrant city in the Canary Islands is renowned for its lively and colorful celebrations that bring the community together. All year long, the city has festivals. From the grandest events to the smallest neighborhood gatherings, there's always something happening. These celebrations show you the heart of the Canary Islands. They are a testament to the rich cultural heritage and the joyous spirit of the people. They're full of color, music, and tradition. The streets come alive with vibrant costumes, rhythmic dances, and melodious tunes. If you're there during a festival, don't miss it. It's an experience that will leave you with unforgettable memories. One of the most important is Semana Santa, or Holy Week. This solemn and deeply religious event is a highlight of the year. The week before Easter, La Laguna changes. The city is adorned with beautiful decorations, and the atmosphere becomes reverent. Parades go through the streets. People carry religious statues. It's a moving sight that captures the devotion of the community. The air smells like incense, and you hear sad music. It's a special event. The somber melodies and fragrant incense create a unique and poignant atmosphere. Another big event is the Fiestas del Cristo de la Laguna. This celebration is filled with joy and reverence. This festival is for the city's patron saint. It's a time when the entire city comes together to honor their protector. For 2 weeks in September, La Laguna is full of parties. The streets are bustling with activities, and the energy is infectious. There are concerts, dances, and religious events. Each day brings new performances and activities for everyone to enjoy. Food stalls sell traditional Canarian food. It's a happy celebration. The aroma of local delicacies fills the air, inviting everyone to indulge. But the parties aren't just for big holidays. Even the smaller local festivals are filled with joy and community spirit. La Laguna loves to celebrate. The city's passion for festivities is evident in every event, big or small. All year there are smaller celebrations in different neighborhoods. These events bring neighbors together and strengthen community bonds. These local fiestas are a good way to experience the real La Laguna. They offer an authentic glimpse into the daily life and traditions of the locals. Join the locals for traditional music, dancing, and lots of food and drinks. It's an invitation to be part of the community and share in their joy. You have to try the local food in La Laguna. Canarian food is a mix of Spanish and African styles. It uses fresh seafood, flavorful meats, and local fruits and vegetables. One dish you must try is papas arrugadas, or wrinkled potatoes. These small potatoes are boiled in very salty water until their skins wrinkle. They're served with mojo, a spicy sauce made with peppers, garlic, and olive oil. It's simple, but very tasty. Try the fresh fish. Grilled tuna, sea bass, and swordfish are all popular. They're often served with olive oil and lemon juice, so you can taste the fish. Have a glass of local wine with your meal. No Canarian meal is complete without dessert. Try bien mesabe, a rich almond cream with lemon and cinnamon. Or try frangolo, a creamy pudding made with cornmeal, milk, and almonds. These desserts are a perfect way to end a meal. La Laguna has its own pace, a rhythm that is distinctly its own. Life here is more relaxed than in mainland Spain, offering a serene escape from the hustle and bustle. The people are nice and welcoming, always ready with a smile and a friendly greeting. It's a place to slow down and enjoy the simple things, like a quiet moment on a park bench or getting lost in a good book. Start your day like a local, with a slow breakfast at a cafe, savoring every bite and sip. Drink coffee and eat a pastry as you watch the city wake up, feeling the gentle morning breeze. The pace gets a little faster during the day, but it's still calm, with people going about their day unhurriedly. In the hot afternoon, the city takes a siesta, a time-honored tradition. Shops close, and the streets are empty as people go home for a long lunch, resting and recharging for the evening. It's a time to relax and be with family and friends, sharing stories and laughter over a hearty meal. When the sun starts to set, La Laguna wakes up again, with a renewed energy. The streets fill with people enjoying the cool evening, a perfect time for socializing. Families walk in the plazas, friends meet for drinks and snacks, and the city has a gentle energy that is infectious. This relaxed pace of life is easy to get used to, making it hard to leave. Forget your worries and enjoy the island spirit, where every moment is a chance to save a life. Imagine a city built with ambition. That's San Cristóbal de la Laguna. The Spanish explorers didn't just find this island and build randomly. They had a plan. They wanted a capital city, a symbol of their power, and they wanted to build a special city. They designed La Laguna with streets in a grid, which was new at the time. This wasn't like the confusing streets of old European cities. This was a place of order. Wide streets, open squares, a city designed for beauty and practicality. It was a daring experiment, and it worked. This grid system, so different from many Spanish cities, makes La Laguna easy to get around. You can wander without getting lost. But more than that, it shows the ambition of the city's founders. They had big dreams, and they shaped La Laguna. When you walk through La Laguna, you're walking through history. You can see the city's past everywhere. The buildings show its rich history. Grand churches, big colonial mansions, and pretty houses with wooden balconies line the streets. Each building has stories from long ago. Look closely, and you'll see the different time periods. Moorish designs are in the tiles and arches. The tall points of Gothic cathedrals show the influence of Europe, and the fancy fronts of Baroque palaces show the city's wealth. This mix of styles makes La Laguna special. It reminds you of the many cultures that shaped this city. As you walk through the historic center, you can almost hear the voices of Spanish explorers, rich merchants, and the people who have lived here. La Laguna isn't stuck in the past. It's not a museum. It's a city that embraces its past and its future. The historical and the modern mix together, creating a lively city. Old churches are next to modern stores. Students walk past old mansions. The smell of coffee mixes with the smell of incense from a cathedral. This mix of old and new makes La Laguna special. It's a city that respects its traditions while looking to the future. La Laguna is a city of contrasts, where the past shapes the present and where the future is being made every day. San Cristóbal de la Laguna welcomes you. It's a city that charms you, not with noise, but with quiet beauty. You don't just visit La Laguna, you experience it. You feel it in the gentle sea breeze, the warm sun, and the slow pace of life. It's a city that invites you to relax. Trade the noisy streets for the quiet sounds of history and children playing in old squares. La Laguna reminds you to breathe, enjoy the moment, and appreciate the simple beauty around you. This is a place to discover new things. Every street, every courtyard, every church has a story. Explore the history, visit museums filled with treasures, and see the natural wonders outside the city. Taste the food of the Canary Islands. Enjoy the simple papas arrugadas with mojo sauce. Try the fresh seafood, and enjoy the delicious desserts. Don't just dream of escaping to a place where time moves slowly, where history is everywhere, and where life is relaxing. Make it real. San Cristóbal de la Laguna is waiting for you. Bring your sense of adventure, your curiosity, and your desire to explore. Leave your worries and your watch at home. La Laguna is calling. Answer the call and discover the magic of this special place in the Canary Islands.